Hi class, I wanted to give you a little bit of video feedback. You will make a list of these things to submit in week 4, a bulleted list, and you'll make these edits to your site, all right? So I view these as a first-time site visitor. I've seen them, but I'm going to look at them for usability, for layout, and those kinds of things. So starting with your mobile gives me a good overview. Great, clean layout. You have everything you need here. For the mobile about, you probably want to edit this down to just a couple of paragraphs. It's not unusual to need to do that for the mobile. Your navigation is working, your content, let's see. Okay. That probably should come up here with this and align, but nice spacing. Okay. You do need to add at least a LinkedIn. You can use your photo that you already have, but you do want to go ahead and have at least that contact. And it's a good place to keep a record of your work through the years, because it will be very much like a resume and you won't have to look all those dates up later. Okay, I think we want to align these a little more. If we're going to wrap like that, maybe take a couple of these lines and put it here, and that will come up. I feel like we have 3 fonts here. It might be slightly different, but okay, that is the same. This one's different, and then that one. Okay. I don't think you need to underline these. I think bold is fine. Let's have a little more space between the column and the image. Let's take this off so it's not going through these things. You don't need it. It's just breaking up the page. Okay. This may be slightly less space than this, but not noticeably. Use the same space there when you get here, and the space there. But it's looking great. If I'm looking at those things, then it's really working. Okay. You've kept it simple. You have everything you need. Do add a social media, all right? And just those edits. This font appears to be different again. So that's what I'm feeling. I think this is a great font. And if you want to use this as a header, this style here, and then use this everywhere else, and then use this as a header here, that font style might work well for you. So you have it here, and if you were to go ahead and use it here, use this for cinematographer, and then use this font for this. Let me see if I can guide you on that particular font. I can't, I'd have to be in your other site, but I could take a guess at what this is, but go ahead and use that for your headers, and then use this for your paragraph and smaller. All right. Great job. Good work. Can't wait to see where you are next week. Okay, Tokyo. Okay, let's move that placeholder and put your link there. Close this up. And reduce this a little bit. It's a very narrow, so we don't want to be quite so narrow. We do want to take up a little more space here. And bring that up. This font is breaking up when it gets reduced. So you might use this in a lighter weight. could try it. Okay. This one probably shouldn't be the first one because it's not easy to read. This might be a good one because it's moving a little bit, has different angles. And then this one, and then maybe that one, or just switch. I mean, this is interesting, but it's just too hard to grasp onto mentally right away. So you do want something that captures and helps them understand, something that they understand quickly, that will bring them into your site. This is a template placeholder. Let's take that out. Let's remove we. And let's make sure you have a form there on that page, okay? Okay, so you don't need this home page, it seems, all right? We always leave off anything that is upcoming or not actually there. So let's take out the home page. Let's raise this. I would use this font for this. Raise that up. Okay. Take care of that. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, okay. All right, so if I click on these, am I going to get a little bit of information about it? Great. Let's capitalize that so they know you know. That's creepy, but well shot, all right, okay. Capitalize that. Capitalize this. Go ahead and make complete sentences there. All right. And a little work on this page, right? Okay, good job. I'm looking forward to seeing these. Okay, let's see. We want to start with updating the year, and you can take off Powered by Wix. That is linked. If this is your logo, it's going to go in the header. And remove this image and the underlining. Remove the search button. And let's move this to your footer, your YouTube icon. Let's get rid of this, get rid of that, and create a contact page. The easiest way to do that is go to your pages and menu, add a page, and select the basic contact page. Okay, I'll know more when I get to your, so, okay. These aren't really linked. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's take those out for now. You can have them contact you. You can even create a form that, you know, has a drop down of what they might be interested in contacting you for. Okay. Okay. Better to have some of your own behind-the-scene images. I see you want to have a blog, but I don't know if those are yours. If so, because it looks like they were created all at the same time, so a little unsure about that. Yeah. So anything that isn't yours, remove that. Take the search out. You could have it if you do have a blog at some point, but do have your take this off. It looks like a button and it's not linked to anything. Yeah, remove all that background. It'll help when you get to your navigation. Put this in your header or take it out. You've got this up here and that's fine. Or you can just use some of that and put it here. Okay. So it will be easier for you to create a new contact page than to link this in your navigation. And I do think you need to have a navigation up here. It adds an extra click when people have to do this. So either there's nothing there, or it's not linked properly, or it's so large it's not loading. But go into your pages and menu in Wix and take this out. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is get your pages lined up in the right order. Make sure you have a contact page. And then take off anything that's incomplete or not original that you haven't created yourself. And let's see if you can keep the portfolio page. Okay, I'm thinking if this is in your footer, just take it out and raise your footer up and put, we shouldn't have to roll over these, so let's have some sort of thumbnail here, and then that will be great. Okay, you'll want to talk about what your goals was specifically. So you can keep this page. I would give yourself a heading. You've got this. Raise this up. That's what you want to do. Okay, so this is going to the home page. And I would take this strip out. You can keep this if you want on your home page, but I think you want to move this content to another page. It's not linking, and it's just going to be easier for you to create a new page and put that content there and to take it out of here. The steps to linking it aren't hard, but there are a few steps involved. And take these out, okay? You can always add it later, but for this class, we want you to have a basic foundation and focus just on your work examples that you've created, all right? Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing those changes. Make sure you get the navigation and the pages in order and remove anything you don't need. And contact me if you have any difficulties doing any of these edits, all right? All right. Okay, nice and clear font, clear image. Might want to break that up a little, it's okay. Contrast here. Check that out, whether your assignment is loading there. Let me refresh and see. Okay, there it is. Good, good. So this is all caps and these are not. So you want to be consistent. Okay. I'm wondering about the alignment here, if this should be centered or not. This is centered. That's centered. This isn't, and that isn't. But you do need to have this left aligned to get all of that on a line, I'm sure. Okay. This blog page needs to go away. Okay. Good. Set these to where they don't play audio, all right? The user wants to be able to control that. Let's move that down, probably to your footer down here. Center this with portfolio and center this. So what we don't have is navigation on this page, and that is an issue. So go under the plus in Wix for adding an element and add a horizontal navigation. And then you're going to need to link your portfolio strip. Okay, so you need your about, portfolio, and contact. So you'll need a contact page with a form. And make it another page. Just go in, add a page, and pages and menu, and add a basic contact, and it will add it for you. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm looking forward to seeing where you are. You've come a long way, and your sites are becoming very streamlined and cleaned and user-friendly. All right, good job.